Welcome into your Tuesday at 6 o'clock. I'm Devontae McKenna.
And I'm Audrey Bisk. Good morning. It is time to rise and shine as we await the sun to rise. It is very chilly out there. Meteorologist Brian Slocum joins us now. This stretch is going to last a while, Brian.
Could last until the end of this year, or even beyond the end of this year. But we're certainly, the next couple of weeks are looking pretty chilly, raising my popularity in this newsroom, that's for sure.
If you say so.
We do have some deep clouds over the area this morning. You can see the cloud deck over Winston-Salem. At least we can see the Winston-Salem skyline. That hasn't been the case of late with the foggy mornings that we've had. Northeast winds at 5, adding to the chill factor. Dew point near 30. Feels like 30 degrees out and about today. Temperature nearby in Greensboro 31, even colder and below freezing in several areas, mid-30s in the foothills. A bus ride to school today will be a cold one. Make sure the kids are bundled up. We've got a dry forecast though for today. A high of only 46 degrees this afternoon for the Trident foothills, but at least today is dry. If you want to finish or in some cases start your shopping, feeling like January out there. Tomorrow though, we're going to start to increase rain chances as a storm system starts to ease eastward. Severe weather a possibility across the south. We'll talk about what we're expecting here locally coming up.
6:02 and happening now. A suspect who fired a shot that grazed a 14-year-old remains on the run this morning.
This happened last night on Pleasant Street in Winston-Salem. That's near Waughtown Street. Officers say someone pulled up to the teen who was walking along the road and started shooting. A bullet grazed the teen in their torso as they were running away. The teen went to the hospital to be checked out. Police said the suspect was inside a silver 4-door vehicle at the time of the incident. Today, the search continues for what caused a horrific house fire in Greensboro just 2 weeks before Christmas. 3 young children under the age of 5 lost their lives.
Victoria Lucas joins us this morning from Greensboro. And Victoria, this is a tragic story for that entire neighborhood.
Yeah, Devontae and Audrey, a tragic story for the neighborhood, the family of the victims, their friends, everybody involved. You know, city officials say this is a tough season to be going through any of this. And, you know, Councilwoman Sharon Hightower and Fire Deputy Chief Dwayne Church, they want the community to keep their thoughts and prayers on the family, neighbors, and friends, including the first responders themselves. Now, the fire struck the home on Grimsley Street around 8 yesterday morning. Deputy Chief Church says flames were coming out of the windows, attic, and front doors of the house. Really, truly a fully engulfed fire. He says with a fire like that, firefighters could only hope that no children were inside. But when they went into the house, they found 3 children, all under the age of 5, dead. City Councilwoman Hightower says as a mother herself, she can't even imagine the pain the mother of these children is facing.
It really does bring it real. I'm a mom of a single child, but to lose 3 at one time, oh my God, I don't even can imagine what the mom is feeling at this time.
Now, the mother was found conscious and alert and was taken to Cone Hospital, and fire officials heard there were 4 other school-age children who lived at the home, but they weren't there at the time of the incident yesterday. And so the cause of this deadly fire is still under investigation. Live in Greensboro this morning, I'm Victoria Lucas, WXAI 12 News.
Victoria, it's a story that just simply breaks your heart. Thank you. And this is unfortunately the second fire involving multiple children in the city of Greensboro in just the past 5 years. In May of 2018, 5 children died in an apartment fire on Summit Avenue. The children were between the ages of 18 months and 8 years old. Investigators say food left unattended on the stove was to blame, and they later found multiple building code violations in that same apartment complex.
We will bring you any new developments in the investigation into the Grimsley Street fire as we learn them. Be sure to look for updates both on air and online. Make sure you have those breaking news alerts turned on in our app to get up-to-date information. 6:05 is your time. 2 separate Greensboro murder trials have now ended with guilty verdicts. A jury found Jamal Townsend guilty of second-degree murder for the shooting death of 22-year-old Brandon Fry. The shooting happened at Stones Throw Apartments in October of 2017. Townsend had been charged with first-degree murder and robbery with a dangerous weapon. He was sentenced to a minimum of 25 years. Another jury convicted Saquon Jackson for the 2018 robbery and murder murder of Ronald McCrae. Jackson was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Later this morning, we are expected to learn details about the engine that Boom Supersonic plans to make in Greensboro.
A big announcement. Jackie Pascal joins us live this morning at PTI Airport with a preview of today's event. Jackie, good morning.
Devontae, Audrey, good morning to you both. So Boom Supersonic has been looking for a partner to develop this carbon neutral engine that will go inside of its jets that will be built here in Greensboro at PTI Airport. So we are expecting to learn some more details about the engine component of that at that announcement later on this morning. But I want to bring you back to about a year ago now, start of this year. That was when we got that first major announcement from Boom about building its manufacturing facility for its supersonic passenger jet here at PTI. It also announced it would be investing $500 million here and bringing an estimated 2,400 jobs to the area. Now, construction has already begun on the plant. The goal is for production to start in 2024 and the first jets in the air by 2029. But again, the engine element is necessary, and who develops it has been a sticking point. So that brings us to today's announcement that is set for 11 o'clock this morning. Again, maybe some more developments on the engine front, and we'll of course bring you more coverage on that as the day goes on. So stick with WXAI for the latest. Live at PTI Airport, Jackie Pascal, WXAI 12 News.